Alright, what's up, guys? I'm here. How's everybody doing tonight? We're going to be talking about Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII Reunion. Pow, there it is. We played the PS5 version. And we literally just got done beating it. I didn't get the Platinum for it yet. I think that's going to be a bit of a grind. I might do it a little bit here and there, slowly grinding. But the game wasn't bad. I liked it. I never played the PSP version. This is the remastered version. I don't know if there's any more content in from the base version, but the game wasn't bad. You play as Zack, so you get to learn more of his story, which is what I really mainly wanted to play this in our little Final Fantasy marathon we're doing. I got like indigestion or something, but yeah, it wasn't bad. It filled in some spots from original Final Fantasy with Zack's character, and that's why I wanted to play this. And then we learned about a character named Genesis, and then Angeal. It was pretty cool learning about these characters that you wouldn't have ever really known about. Now, I don't know if they had these characters, if you learn more about them in Rebirth or the third part. So I don't think part one you'd really know. Zack's very tiny part, but you don't really learn much about anything. But game is beautiful, very very pretty graphics. It looks like remake the way it is. The fighting styles look like remake, which is pretty cool. I enjoyed that. Um, it's based on chapters. The game wasn't super long. I think I'm like 18 hours in or something. But there was some AFK time in there and grinding, doing missions and stuff. And missions. So this game's kind of like mission based on top of the chapters. So you do your main chapters, which are 10, 1 through 10. And then in between them, you get these missions you do at the save spots. And there is a shitload. But that's how you get gear, you get good material, you get items, you level up with the grinding. But I did not like the missions. I didn't like how you go in, you fight a mob, you fight a little bit of stronger of a creature, and you're done. Some missions take 10 seconds, some missions might take a couple 5-10 minutes. It all depends on the size of the mission. I I didn't care for that. I didn't like it, but this is an older game, just new paint over top and make it look nicer. But I'm hoping my character goes, look, he just unlocked a mission right there. And the more you progress and there's it's like little side stories and side quests to do, and that will unlock more missions. And then when you beat a mission, you'll now unlock another level to a mission, and it just keeps getting harder. And you'll see like star ratings. I might show me here. Okay, I'm saving. I'm hoping it shows you. This is my gameplay, by the way. As you can see, my big dome behind you. This guy or this guy, this douchey dude. But yeah, I think majority of this game, you're just doing missions. And you, like I said, you get material, you get items, stuff. It's just, ugh. And I think by the time I beat this, I'm only 35, 36 or something percent out of 100% of the missions, and I grinded shit out of some of them. I mean, I did a lot of them. Some will get really hard, so you have to level up and stuff and get better gear. But man, it's so tedious, and it's the same thing over and over and over and over again. And there's so much. They're just unreal how many missions are. But that's my big gripe with this game, just the mission base. But it was, like I said, it's PSP game. It just feels like busy work. Because the story, I think, if you didn't do any of the missions, it'd probably beat this pretty quick. But you have to level up, get a little stronger. Some parts are a little tricky. But anyways, that's the only gripe I had with the game. Small, short campaign. Story was good. Learned some new characters. Zack, I like Zack. I think he's pretty cool now that I know more about him. I think he's a pretty cool character. What else? What am I doing here? What am I doing? Get back to the gameplay. Get off your phone. There you go. Look, another mission that added. But what else is there? The trophy list. The trophies don't seem too bad. I did most of the objective trophies. Is like just doing different things in the chapter, little side stuff, or get like Like there's one where you got to shoot these robots, get them, you got to shoot them all before any of them escape. That's a trophy. There's one for get these treasures that come down this waterfall. You got to get them all. You get a trophy. Here's look right here's the missions, and you get a checkpoint. And they're all like star based. So, and you'll see how quick some of these are. Really, really fast. But what else? Besides that, the trophies, there's a couple trophies. I got to grind for, like I said, 100% all the missions. I got to beat the final boss on hard mode, which the bosses, I like some of the bosses. The bosses were cool. I did enjoy some of the bosses. The music also, well, with some of the bosses is cool. You have this little limit break thing up here, and I still don't understand how the leveling works with this, but you get these little things, and it's like a little wheel thing on your top left of your screen, and you'll get different numbers pop up and different pictures of different characters in the game, and it's all random, I guess, but they'll pop up and you'll get like different buffs. Like here, you'll see it up here now. You'll get different buffs and stuff like critical strikes, immune to physical damage, or unlimited MP or AP. That's how you summon. So you get a summon thing to pop line up, and you'll hit L3 and R3, and then the summon will come down. And the summon videos are pretty cool. I don't know how many summons are in this. I didn't get them all yet. I know I got Ifrit, Bahamut. I think there's Tumberry, there's Moogle, Chocobo, Magic Pod, I think, in it. I don't remember. I don't have them all yet. Oh, Cactar. Uh, but yeah, it's cool. Now, like I said, the leveling's weird though, because you have to get all sevens or something, and then you level up. So I don't know how this works with like grinding. Like, I'm still confused on that. Like, do you actually get XP somehow, like behind the curtains of the game, and then it will pop up sevens to level up? Or is it truly random? I don't have a clue how that works. It's weird, but I think we got up to like level 40 or 38 or something eventually. And sometimes I would level up like back to back. And then other times it feels like a half an hour to an hour before I actually leveled up. So I'm still confused on that. One thing I thought was cool about this game, though, the materia, how you can put two materials together and morph it into and fuse it. It's called fusion, and you can fuse it to make different materials and different abilities and stuff. I think that was kind of cool. I didn't mess with it too much. I want to find a list out there to see what actually goes with what to make some really cool materia. So that's something I do want to check out and see if there's like any OP builds based with the materia to get like some super materia or something. I have no clue, but it's a cool idea. I thought it was neat. What else is there? Talked about the sound. The story's not bad. Like I said, it added more to that. It got me hyped up to play Remake and Rebirth now. What else is there? Not really a whole lot to say about this. It's game's it's just a smaller game, and like I said, it just fills in some spots with Zack. And you get to see finally, because I'm sitting here the whole time, how does Cloud get Zack's weapon? How does Zack die? Because he does die. And it is pretty cool how it fills in all that and shows everything. And I like that Cloud is in here, but I'm still kind of confused on how, like, Cloud sees everything that happens to Zack, but somehow Cloud becomes Zack and two in the same person. And then Cloud's like, no, this is someone else's memories, but I was there. I don't know. It can get a little confusing. But other than that, I don't know. Sephiroth was cool in this. We saw what happens to him and Zack, so that was cool together. We got more on that. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give out some stuff if people haven't played this yet. I mean, most people probably have. I was one of the people I haven't played. This is the first time ever. Oh, we're in the Shinra building. That was pretty neat. And then there's a point of no return when you get to chapter 7, I think. Yeah, 7. You can't come back here, which is fine. And then it all fills in at the end there. But yeah, It's worth playing. I definitely recommend it if you're a Final Fantasy fan. If you're not a big Final Fantasy fan, I don't think you're missing too much though either. But I'm a big fan, so I had to get this in to get more backstory. But you can go about your day and not play it. I would recommend you do though, if you're in for the story and the lore. But yeah, that's about it. Trying to think of anything else. I don't really know. I don't think I have anything else about this game. There is a super boss in this. I do want to eventually grind up and get to that point. I don't know how far. It's probably based in the mission stuff. Probably got to do all the missions. It's probably the last thing you do. And yeah, I'll get to that point eventually, and then we'll talk about it another time because I think it's going to be a while. I'm gonna not try to grind and go crazy because the little bit I did try to do is like, oh my gosh, it's so boring. Probably do a little bit every day after work or before work. But yeah, I played this game, guys. It's enjoyable. It's cheap. I got this brand new for $20. It's probably cheaper now. I know there's a spring sale going on in PlayStation. If that's your choice, if that's what you play it. Steam's, I think, is having a spring sale too. So this game's probably on sale somewhere even cheaper. So give it a shot. At least play it for the story and enjoy it. And get ready for more Final Fantasy. Because now we're going to be playing Remake next and Rebirth and hopefully something soon for the third one. But alright, guys, I'm out of here. I hope you enjoyed our little talk about this. And until next time, take care, guys.